You're listening to the Elite Galactic Underground Trade News, or as I like to call it, the man being held hostage and being forced to tell you the news. Let me start by apologizing for yesterday's broadcast because it seems my boss wasn't very pleased with it. Let's start with a correction from yesterday's broadcast. I traveled to Euler's Hub in Atropos. There was no sign of the carrier out of stock, and I think there was a zero missing from the cost of silver at Euler Hub in yesterday's report because it was over 40,000 per unit and there were a ton of fleet carriers, but I couldn't find any buying or selling anything. I still had a chance to make a few credits from traveling within the same system to a planet-side base and making about 7,000 profit from each unit. Well, at least I would have, but guess who I ran into? Rick. Yep, Rick. He broke my hatch. He took my silver and my pet, Mr. Trumbles. Sorry, Mr. Trumbles. Then he left me a signal booster and said, "The boss says your signal is weak, like you." Then he left. No doubt on to terrorize another poor commander. By the way, Rick, Mr. Trumbles was my ticket to the good life. You see, the story the man who traded him to me told it to me like this. Take this little guy about 400,000 light seconds from a wide dwarf, drop out of supercruise, and just wait. Oh, and make sure you have as much empty cargo space as you can equip. Well, anyways, best of luck to you, and take good care of Mr. Trumbles. Oh, and enjoy all the treasures he brings you. In trade news, the carrier out of stock is in LTT 12990 near Sylvester Dock, currently purchasing silver for 38,500 a ton. Sylvester Dock is buying silver for 49,300. This sounds more legit than yesterday's report I gave. But guess what, Rick? You won't find me there because now I'm a miner in Atropos and I like it here. The CIU Stakhanov is in TJUPALI7A. TJUPALI7A. Buying tritium for 100,058 credits. Current demand 2,950. Okay. The carrier Richard is a Muppet is in Algorab A1, ALGORAB A1, and buying Guardian Orbs. Demand 50, unit price 100,000. The carrier 7SD Shadow of Intent is in Fongwang, Fongwang, selling over 10,000 tritium for 60,000 credits a ton. The carrier FCOC Minos is in HIP 17276, buying building fabricators. Demand 10,000, price offered 2,508. That is 111%. No, 111% above the galactic average. You can buy building fabricators at Broomfield Port for 2,009 credits. The carrier What's This Button Do, located at the USZAA Patterson Dock, is buying building fabricators. Demand 15,555. Unit price 1,500. Something about buying them for 180. I don't know. Carrier CIU Stakhanov, Stakhanov, is in, okay, come on, Tjupali, TJUPALI7A. That's TJUPALI7A. Buying tritium. Demand 2,950. price $100,058. The Carrier Traveler Box, location in Imango 1G, IMANGO 1G, is buying, oh, guess what? Building fabricators. Demand 5,591. Unit price 3,000. We have a priority market update from the Capisi. They've issued a market notification buying occupied cryopods for 100,019, quantity 1,238. Current location, the Aurora Astrum. Aurora Astrum. 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 And now for the fleet report. The Skunk Works is in Dryo Flyuia. DRYIOFLYUAE. 2 words. DRYIOFLYUAE. KF-J B11-18. Headed to Phanes 5. PHANES 5. The HMS Nightingale is jumping, departing from LP 571-80 and headed to Pikum, PIKUM. The Queen has a scheduled jump departing from Phaebe, PHA, second word AEB. NE-K C8-0. Headed to Syredia, SYREADIAE. JX-F C0. The Megamaid is jumping, departing from LHS 4046 and headed to LHS 3197. The Aimed at the Stars is jumping, departing from HIP 60953 and headed to Cook, KUK B2. Cook B2. I think I know why the AI died. This report is just too exciting to deal with for a robot. The Starship Avalon has a scheduled jump departing from the Bubble Sector, PD-S B4-4, headed to Utoski, OOTOSKY, UQ-T D4-0. The FC Berktakamus is jumping, departing from Lave, headed to Luyten, Luyten, 145-141A. The USS Midway, CVS-41, is jumping, departing from Jambavin, JAMBAVAN, and headed to the SETI sector, IR-V B2-3A. SETI, CETI sector. The INV Serenity is departing from Zeta Triangulia Australis, ZETA TRIANGULI AUSTRALIS. Headed to Gilgamesh, A5. And that concludes the report. This report will now run on a loop. Oh, great, a call. Hey, yeah, Jick Naxon Enterprises, right? Yes, yeah, thank you for calling me back. Yeah, Dictogram. Sure. Oh, okay. Well, you have the part that can fix. Yeah. Okay. A Herculean machine? Just one? That's all you need? Sure. Do you know where I can find one? Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm not sure why you're laughing, but I will find it, bring it to you, as long as you can fix this thing. Do you want me to say the name again? I'll find you the machine, okay? Yeah, thanks. Bye.